Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, of course, exclusively forever on there. We're gonna talk about Ramon James and the Los Angeles Lakers winning 112 to 108. Philadelphia 76ers go to 13 and 10 and 7 and 7 at home. The Los Angeles Lakers go to 17 and 6 and 10 and 3 on the road. It was 30 to 30 on the first quarter by the end of it, and then Philly won the second quarter 30 to 23. But then the Lakers won the third quarter 34 to 24. In the fourth quarter 25 to 24 to win this game by 4 points. LeBron hit a couple threes in the mid range and got the game still to help them win this game. He played 34 minutes. He had 29 points. You would have thought he had 30 if you watched the highlights. He also had shot 12 of 17 from the field, got some layups, got some dunks, and had the perimeter game going. He also was 4 or 6 from 3 and mainly made them when it mattered the most. But he did go 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He also had 7 rebounds, 6 assists, only 2 turnovers. He also got a steal in the block and an offensive rebound in the personal foul and a +1 and +. If you try him, he can strip you. If you try him, he can block you. He's still a big, strong, physical guy and a good athlete. So you can't really try to think you can attack him and think it's going to be a weakness because he does still have a little bit of umph in him. Every starter did score in double figures for the Lakers, and they also had a rebound or more and an assist or more in this game. Rui Hachimura had the mid-range and the 3 ball going. He played 36 minutes. He had 17 points with 7 to 12 from the field and 3 of 7 from 3. Also had 6 rebounds and the assist. He had no turnovers, but he also had 3 personal fouls and 2 offensive rebounds and was a +7 and +. As long as he's spacing the floor and staying ready to score whenever he has the opportunity, you're happy with that. DeAndre Ayton did the same, but he just did it in the paint. He played 31 minutes, got a couple lobs and good finishes around the rim. 14 points for him, 7 to 7 from the field. Double because he had 12 rebounds. He also had 2 assists, 1 still in the block, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and was a +10 and +. And Luka Wonderboy, the Don Doncic, 39 minutes, tied for the most on the team. He ended up having 31 points, which was actually game high tonight for both teams. He also had shot 9 of 24 from the field, took the most shots in the game, and he also took as much as Tyrese Maxey for the Philadelphia 76ers. He also went 2 of 9 from 3, and then he had the little push shot going, the floater shot going, and then he had the mid-range and a little bit of the threes going, but he also went 11 to 14 from the free throw line and had a triple-double, 15 rebounds and 11 assists, but he did commit 5 turnovers, and he also had 2 blocks in the offensive rebound, and the personal foul was a +12 and +. This was a game where he didn't really hurt you a lot when it came to scoring from the field. A lot of the shots he just settled for, and you didn't really care if he took them. You just hoped he missed them, and he did. But the fact that he went to the free throw line that many times and kept allowing LeBron to do his thing was a big reason why they was able to win this game. And Austin Reeves didn't do much in this one. 39 minutes for him, just like Luka. 11 points, 3 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He also didn't have that many assists. He only had 4. He also only had 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers still in the block, 1 offensive rebound, and he was a 0 in personal fouls, which was good, and was a +1 and +. He just couldn't make a shot. Luka couldn't make a shot. That's why Philly stayed in and had a good chance of winning it. But it can be that way. It's a team sport, so if you have a bad night, you can always rely on your teammates, and that's what Austin Reeves and Luka ended up doing. Jared Vanderbilt finally got back on the court, but he only played 3 minutes. He took a 3 and missed it, and that's why he went scoreless in this one, because he had no free throw attempts either. He only had an assist, and the personal foul was a 0 and +. Jake LaRavia, 17 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 4 from the field. It was threes that he took, and he made 1 and missed the rest, and was 1 to 2 from the free throw line. So that's how he ended up with the 4 points. He also had 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls. It was a +12 and +. Thero Played 4 minutes. He didn't do anything but get a personal foul. Was a -7 and plus minus. And then Jackson Hayes was able to get a shot around the rim to go down. And then he made a free throw, went 1-4 from the free throw line, 1-1 from the field, and finished with 3 points because of that. And he also played 17 minutes, 5 rebounds, 3 blocks for him, 1 offensive rebound, 5 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. And Gabe Vincent, 19 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field, and also had 1 rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -10 and plus minus. And then they ended up shooting 41 of 85, 48% from the field as a team, 13 of 36%, 13 of 36 from three, 36%, and 17 of 27, 63% from the free throw line. They also had 52 rebounds, 25 assists, 10 turnovers, 3 steals, 8 blocks, and 22 personal fouls. Not only that, let's talk about the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul George is back, and he's been playing okay so far since he's been back. 32 minutes, 12 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus for him. You're just happy that he made his free throws, and he was able to make some plays on both ends of the court, and that counts as scoring and facilitating and still making things happen and making things hard on the defensive end. Dominic Barlow, 24 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a -12 and plus minus for him. Didn't take a crazy amount of shots, did help on the boards, made a couple shots here and there, and also, helped on the offensive rebounds too. But that was it for his game. Not the greatest. It was an okay game from him. Joel Embiid, 30 minutes, 16 points. He missed a lot of shots in this game. 4 of 21 from the field. A lot of them came from mid-range and in the paint. And then he also went 0 of 6 from 3, but he still found a way to trick his way to the free throw line. And he went 8 of 8 there, and that's basically half his points. He also had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +11 and plus minus. Tyrese Maxey, 39 minutes for him, tied for the most for both teams. He also had 28 points and went 11 of 24 from the field. He really had that 3 ball going from the corner, and he also was able to get to the rim a couple times and make it. He also went 5 of 8 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And he also had 9 assists and 3 turnovers. He had 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks too. And also had 2 personal fouls and a -9 and plus minus. He was just all over the place, just using his speed and athleticism to make things happen on both ends of the court. And you had to like the fact that he turned down shots to find his teammates for good looks when he really didn't have one or he didn't really want to force it. And sometimes he did rush and get stuck a little bit, and turnovers happened that way. BJ Edgecombe, 38 minutes, 15 points for him, 5 of 13 from the field. They gave him a couple of good looks from 3. He was able to go 2 of 3 from there. You have to be happy with that. He also was able to get to the basket and finish a couple of times and went 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He also had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. Jabari Walker, 17 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, and 1 personal foul, a +7 and plus minus. He had a good game because of the rebounds, and he didn't take a lot of shots to hurt him. Andre Drummond was able to finish in that paint, 18 minutes for him. He ended up having 11 points and 12 rebounds off the bench. That's a lot of rebounds considering that he only played 18 minutes. He also went 0 of 1 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line, had 1 block. 8 of his rebounds was offensive, and 1 personal foul was a -15 and plus minus. Quentin Grimes didn't have the best game either. He played 29 minutes, only had 7 points, couldn't get it going. Went 2 of 7 from the field and 1 of 6 from 3, although he did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had 8 rebounds and 3 assists. He also had 3 offensive rebounds and was a +1 and plus minus. And Jared McCain, 13 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3 for him. That was a good enough game, considering they only played 13 minutes. He also had 1 rebound and an assist, 2 personal fouls, and was a +3 and plus minus by the end of the game. They also lost this game because they went 36 of 102 That's 35% from the field. You're not gonna really win that many games shooting that poorly. Even though they went 13 to 36, 36% from three as a team. The Lakers shot about the same, actually the same amount of same amount of 3-point shots and percentage, and that's not gonna help you when it's a close game. You shoot for 35% from three, but they also went 23 or 26, 88% from the free throw line. That helped them stay in the game a little bit too. They also out rebounded them by 54 to 52. They had 21 assists compared to the 25 that the Lakers had. 5 turnovers. That was 5 less than the Lakers. That's really good to turn the ball over that amount of times. That's impressive. They also had 5 steals, 2 more than the Lakers, and they had 4 blocks. That was 4 more than the Lakers. They also had 17 offensive rebounds compared to the 8 that the Lakers had, which was good. And they also did have the defensive rebounds that was 37, while the Lakers did get 44. That kept them in the game. And then they also committed 17 personal fouls, while the Lakers committed 22. They ended up shooting one less free throw the Sixers did compared to the Lakers, but it didn't really matter too much because, like I said, they made it at a way better percentage than the Lakers. So close game, and LeBron stepped up and shined. LeBron, Ramon, James, King James was the main reason why they was able to win this one. He had the ball, he had a whole lot of pressure on him, but he just showed how easy and how used to it he is to deliver in crunch and clutch moments. And he really just stepped up when they needed him the most and had a great showing. And he did it at the right time and when it mattered the most. It could have been Luka, could have been Reeves, but it can also be LeBron. He's still that good, even though he's old. But he still figures out a way to help his team win. And now they're on a little bit of a win streak. We'll see how long it goes, how long they can keep it going. But other than that, Philly, they let this one get away. It was a game that was winnable. It was a game that they could have just took their time just a little bit more and possibly could have just executed a little bit better because I feel like the shots that LeBron was taking wasn't easy either. And the Sixers did take some tough ones and was able to put them in, but that's not a healthy thing to do if you're trying to win against a good team. And it actually didn't go their way anyway, and they ended up losing for that reason. You know, those shots can be a little luck based. They could be a little, sometimes you have to do it, but you just can't do it throughout the entire fourth quarter, especially in the closing period, if you want to beat a good team, because they can do it too. They have star players, you have star players. Who's going to step up defensively, who's going to get the stop, who's going to do the things that's needed to make sure their team gets on top. And the Lakers, they would do just a little small amount of things, and they relied on who they needed to when it mattered most, and they ended up winning it. It just can be that easy, and it just can be that sad and hurtful and difficult when you lose these type of games, especially if you're the Sixers, a team that is trying to find a way to stay above 500, which they are by 3 games, but this was one of them games where you rather have it than not because you came so close to getting it. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various other NBA topics and also NBA ones. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. And on top of that, I also try to make sure I got a video coming out every day throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball NBA content. Plus, I got over 4,000 videos already on my channel right now that you can watch and enjoy, and it's all for free. Other than that, thank y'all for checking in. Thank y'all for checking out the channel. Thank y'all for staying loyal. Thank y'all for continuing to support the channel in the past, the present, hopefully in the future. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back and enjoying it for what it is, because I make all the content on my own, and that's why I love and appreciate y'all for that. Other than that, I'm thankful for y'all. I'm happy for y'all. I need y'all. I'm glad y'all still have the love for me, and y'all continue to support me the best way y'all can. And other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace, and I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow.